Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Chris. Since I've owned the DJI Neo, I've learned how to do quite a few different tricks. I've got the split S down, I can do a power loop, I can do some flips and rolls and that kind of stuff. But there are still some tricks that I'm not convinced it's physically possible for the Neo to pull off. And today's video is all about exploring one such trick, the juicy flick. Okay, so to show you what a juicy flick should look like, because I think that's really important so we know kind of what we're trying to get to, I've been given permission by an awesome YouTuber by the name of Gotbinder. I've been given permission by an awesome YouTuber by the name of Botgrinder. His videos are just great as well. They're really engaging and interesting. He's really funny. Definitely check out his channel. I'll put a link to it in the description below. He's given me permission to show one of his videos where he shows you exactly how to do a juicy flick.
Basically what you want to do is snap forward, super fast. You see that? You want to snap forward so you're fucking completely upside down like that. That is step motherfucking one. Step two, once you're upside down, you just fucking roll. You just do a little fucking half
flip and roll.
Roll. It could not be easier. As long as you can do those steps, you can do a juicy flick. All it is doing those two things and then stringing them together.
He says all it is doing those two things. It's going to be harder than that.
All right, so let's do the whole thing now. See? Boom, nice and easy. Just fuck.
He makes that look so easy.
You just get upside down and then roll, right? Start practice exactly where you need to throw that stick to be completely upside down, and then you just do a slow roll out of it. It's fucking super simple, right? Maybe, I don't know.
You see how he does that? He kind of like, as he's about to enter the juicy flick, before he does, he really throttles up and he puts loads of power in to kind of give it a bounce, basically. You can kind of see it there, just here. Hang on, let's go back to this one.
Super simple, right? Maybe, I don't know.
See that? It kind of bounces into
it.
Here's
the thing.
I think that's going to be the problem with the Neo. There's no power to do that. You can't do that.
Me too, since there's a little bit of a yaw out of it, all right? So do a little juicy flick, and you hit some throttle and you can yaw out of it. Very, very simply.
How did he panic? He was about to hit a tree. The thing is, he's flying, I think, a 5-inch or something like that, and I feel like they can just deal with trees so much better than the Neo. If I was doing that with the Neo, I'd be
crash in the pond.
Stuck in a tree.
No more. All right, so that's done in one smooth fucking motion, right? And then you just do a little half of a roll. It's pretty easy.
I love this guy's videos. I think they're awesome. Okay, so there we go. That's what we're trying to do. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. All right, I need to get some lunch.
So good.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, you can join as a member. There's a little join button next to my channel name. I think you have to subscribe first before you see it. If you can't see it, I'll also put a link in the description just so you can get to it. For £1.99 a month, you can become a member. You'll get access to a few different perks, including a members-only Discord server, members-only polls to help me decide what kind of content I should be making next, shout-outs at the start of my videos, some custom emojis and some custom badges and stuff like that. Like I said, it's £1.99 a month. If you can support, that would be amazing. Every single penny I earn from that and from my ad revenue is going straight back into the channel to help me buy new drones and new equipment to continue making, hopefully, interesting content that you enjoy. Well, that's enough of that. Let's get straight back to the video. Okay, so the first thing I think I'm going to do before I take the Neo out into the wild to fly is to jump into a simulator to see whether I can pull off a juicy flick according to Botgrinder's instruction. All right, so I'm just going to go with probably quite an open, easy track here. I'm gonna go with this drone, any drone really. I've not been able to find a drone that really replicates what it's like to fly the Neo in real life. They're all just a bit too powerful, to be honest, and I've said this before, but factors like wind and stuff have such a big impact on the Neo when it's flying, and that's just not taken into account in the simulator. But what this is really good for is just kind of getting used to how the controls feel and what you need to be doing with the sticks. All right, so let's just take off. So the first thing that Botgrinder was saying was to practice basically just flipping vertically like that, so that you end up upside down with the horizon kind of horizontal. That feels okay. So that you flip upside down with the horizon level. I feel okay with that. I think I've got the timing all right on that one. Okay, so then the next step I think he was saying was to then add a roll, right? So you go, let's try that. We go roll, we do that, and then we roll. Okay, that feels okay. Out of the way, okay. That's a bit messy. Okay, then all as one action. I'll try it as one action here because I've been doing it separate movements there. That was a bit separate still, wasn't it? Let's be honest. Right, one action. Okay, that feels alright. Let's try that while moving. Let me just move and see if I can do that as well. Oh god, can't see where I'm going. Right, okay, let's try it again. Keep moving. That felt like it. That was good, I think. Let's try it over this tree. So now the thing he also says is like you punch out, right? I think that was it, kind of. I think that was kind of it. Oh, that was okay. Ooh. I'm quite impressed with that. That feels quite good. Now the thing about doing it with a Neo, I think, is that idea of kind of punching out, and I think they call it punching out, right? The idea of just really accelerating to just give it that bounce like this. I just don't know whether, I mean, I know that the Neo can't really do that. It's just not got the power. So it's going to have to be more of a kind of, I think it's going to have to be more of a just a flyover, a bit like that. Same kind of move, but we're just less punchy, I think. I can't resist it because I used to struggle with this so much. Should we see if I can get through this barn? I bet I can't. Oh! I'm genuinely quite happy with that. It took me so long to get out of that barn the first time I flew in this level. It took me about 15 minutes. Let's see if I can get it. Was that a fluke? Was it a fluke? Can he do it again? Ah! Nah! Oh god, okay. Oh no. Right, okay, okay. He's in here for the long run. Ah! I'm out. Oh! Well, I think I understand it at least. I think it's definitely going to be easier in the simulator versus the real world, but at least I understand how to actually move the drone. So let's see how this translates over into the real world with a Neo, shall we? Okay, so here we are. We are in a really nice quiet spot. I think I flew here a couple of videos back. Annoyingly windy again. It just always seems windy at the moment. You really notice it when you're flying drones. But anyway, let's see if we can get some juicy flicks on the go, shall we? Okay, let's get it straight into manual. Okay, we're just going to do a little quick, kind of a bit of a lap of the field just to see how windy it is and see how things are feeling. God, it's feeling wobbly, I tell you. Oh, look at that. Mega windy. Oh God. Oh, it's not liking that. Okay. Oh my God, look at that. The trees are sideways. It's really struggling, guys. It is really, really struggling. If I can't do it here today, I'm going to have to take out another day and try, but let's just see what we can do. I might try doing the juicy flick downwind, because wind is definitely facing this way, so if I go downwind, it might be a bit easier. Right, so let's try it then. So, whoa, that was all right. I think I did it. Was that it? That felt actually not too bad. Let's try it again over here. Let's go downwind again. Okay, so that's weird. It says no manual mode because UAV is too high. But I'm really not very high at all. I'm only about 50 feet in the air. Well, since when is that a thing? Maybe it is a thing. Is that a thing with manual mode? You can't fly as high? All right, let's try another one. There you go, yes. I'm pretty happy with that. Not bad, mate. Not bad at all. With wind included. Crashed. Bugger. Oh, mate, I've got to go and find that now. God, right in front of me, I couldn't see it. There he is. Cool. Pretty happy that I managed to get a couple of juicy flicks off there straight away. Just shows you how useful the simulator is, doesn't it? Oh, yes. Okay, mate. Makes me nervous that I've got trees either side as well. Nice. Stop. God, do I even want to look at how close I was to those trees and stuff? Oh my lord. Oh god. Okay, that is terrifying. Right, okay. Whoa, 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 away from that way, those trees. Dope. Alright. Oh god. Nice bit of backwards manoeuvre. Yeah, man. What's going on? It keeps saying I'm too high, so I'm not high, I'm 68, I was 68 feet in the air. Is that too high for manual mode? Tell me in the comments, is that a thing? Cheeky power loop, why not? Oh yeah, that was amazing! That was a good one! Did you see that? Oh, that was a good one. I'm happy with that. Alright, I'm going to bring it back now. That was a really good one to end on though. I was happy with that one. Alright, so there we go. Yes, it is possible to do a juicy flick with the Neo. I'm actually really happy that I managed to pull off a few of them there. It wasn't easy, to be fair, because the wind was absolutely horrendous. And as suspected, the Neo's power makes it really hard to kind of push the throttle and kind of get that leaping motion that you saw in Bot Grinder's video. But I still technically did it, and I think it would be really interesting to see how that looks when I do it over some obstacles in the future. So I'm going to say officially that I've added the juicy flick to my repertoire of freestyle tricks. Very exciting. That's 3 now. God, I really enjoyed this video. I think it was really fun just kind of pushing the Neo itself to its limits, but also pushing me and my piloting skills to the very limits as well. It was really, really fun. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider dropping a like. That would really help. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I've got lots more of this kind of content to come, and I'd love to have you there for the journey. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in next week's.